Hello everybody and welcome back to Learn by Play here on the D&D channel. My name is Will, I'm a D&D sex icon and we're back today for another episode of Learn by Play. We're doing the Waterdeep Dragon Heist and these guys are in a bit of a conundrum at the moment. So let's go around the cast and crew, let's remind ourselves of who we are and who we're playing tonight. And let's start with Myth. How's it going today, Myth?
Hey, what's up? How's it going, Will? I'm super excited to be... I'm sorry, Will. How's it going?
I'm going well. I'm doing well.
Good.
I'm excited
Super excited to be here playing Captain Turntides Bromley, an old rogue, an old pirate on the seas for an old crime family. But 10 years ago, something has happened, changed him. Something has changed within him. Something is not the same. He is now a sunken, like a sunken storm sorcerer, and I guess a sunken revenant of an old captain. Still being able to cast magic, but it's lost a lot of his dexterity, his mobility, and a lot of his contacts being a rogue. So it's a lot of fun seeing this change and him figuring out the character, as well as figuring out this new unlife as he has taken on the religion and also this, I guess, this demagogue role of some sort of prophet of Slockerfell, a kraken of evil. So that's been fun, and I think we've got like I think Bromley has a box right now. Actually, I know Bromley has a box right now that has a lantern or a lamp in it and a genie, and there's a wish, and he's trying to see who is going to get that wish. Is it going to be them? Is it going to be Slackerfell? Is it going to be this other genie entity? Anyway, I'm excited. Let's do some stuff. Let's heist some dragons. Let's do it. Let's drag some heists.
We have Sid back with us tonight. Sid, how's it going?
Cracking.
It's going really good. I'm ready for I don't know, whatever's going to happen. I'm here for it. I feel like I'm emotionally stable now and I'm ready for the end, you know? So anyway, yeah. I'm playing Ramsey, who is a drow alchemist who has been the person behind the drug operations of this group. You know, the manufacturer extraordinaire, and I don't think that any of my skills are going to come in handy for the rest of this season. So, yeah, back to you.
Lindy, how's it going today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty spiffy. I'm excited to get back into the shoes of Drexel, a guardian Asimar shadow monk, who is really not convinced at all whatsoever that we should give the box to the Kraken. She wants her group to be alive and well, and she's not convinced that that's going to be the case if they give it to the Kraken. It's kind of doomsday-ish a bit. She's, you know, maybe it's her non-optimistic attitude, but maybe it's just common sense. Who knows? We'll find out. She's going to try to persuade to pretty much give it to literally anybody else.
We'll see how that goes in a bit. So to remind you guys... To remind you guys of where we were last session, the party found themselves in the Xanathar's Guild Vault, and we're being explained to the whole process of laser tag, a new sports game by Xanathar, which involves small, medium, big lasers, and basically you get lasers which are beholder eye stalks, you shoot them one another until everyone's dead, and that's basically the game. It's pretty inventive, hoping that it's going to kick off. I'm writing an expansion book about it now for D&D 6th edition. I think it's really going to take off there. But anyway, the party managed to get out with a teleportation circle along with a box, a very precious box that Captain Bromley's been hunting after the Kraken Slockerfell. They managed to get out, but they found themselves on a mysterious island that Bromley disappeared on 10 years ago. And when they looked inside the box, there was a lamp. And what's the only thing you do with a lamp? You rub them. So they gave it a good hard rub, and a genie came out, Jen Alcazor. And this genie said that he had a wish to give to either them or to whoever was the recipient of this wish. And he explained to Bromley a little bit of his confusing past and why Bromley is the way that he is. And now they have a decision to make, whether or not to bring the lamp and the wish back to Slockerfell the Kraken, who is undoubtedly evil. And if you give a creature of pure evil one free wish, that may not go so well. just speculating there. Or if they want to use the wish for themselves, or if they indeed want to give the wish back to Jin Alcazor, who was formerly the ruler of the seas, a chaotic genie who perhaps could set things right, who knows. But Bromley was sort of making a somewhat confusing point about chaos and evil. He tried to shoot Drexel a couple of times. Both rolls were terrible. The points were maybe made. In Bromley's eyes, they were probably definitely made a good point there. So they're trapped on a desert island. Drexel started to build a raft to get off the desert island, but the big decision is, what are we going to do once we get off this island with this box? And who are we going to give this wish to, if not ourselves? And probably just made that point that he can't trust chaos because the chaos is the seas and the winds, and he doesn't trust that. At least it's better to align yourself with something, even if it is pure evil, because at least in that way you can predict it, I guess. And to be fair, Captain Bromley has killed many people on his way to where he's at right now and kicked people out of boats and shot them. So I guess it's worked well for him thus far. So Bromley's just made that point. You guys are baking out on this desert island. What does Drexel have to say about
making out on this desert island?
Did I say making out? I said baking out.
Baking. It's like, wow, that's where a lot of decisions I made, I guess. This is my best thinking.
Some of my best thinking when I'm making
whilst amid a good necking.
Yes. Snoggins online.
You're actually baking something. That's muffins with the word best decisions.
Right, so I'm not sure when these brownies are done, but when they are, I think we should.
We should eat some of them and we'll come to a decision over glass.
Hey. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So, having just been not quite shot in the face twice with a pistol spell, Drexel's kind of just gonna close her eyes and take a deep breath and be like, well, I don't really see the point, seeing as how you just attempted to shoot me in the face twice, but once you announced it, in my experience, evil doesn't actually announce when they're going to be doing things, so but there is a third option. So we don't, like, there's a wish, anyone could use it. We don't have to use it to free him. Like, we could use it.
We are in a lot of trouble and a lot of debt, and a lot of people do want us to die. I wouldn't mind getting out of that.
So what you thinking then?
Suddenly this long list of debts just like playing in front of somebody's eyes. Just
An audit from the IRS like falls from the heavens, and we're like, oh my god.
Remember all those taxes that we've filed but haven't paid? And all those other debts and thousands of gold that we owe people, and people who want us dead. Example, Xanathar, the original family we signed up to do drugs for. Potentially my family. Anyone who's against break and death. Most of Waterdeep, actually. So it's a long list of people.
So we should just stay here, is what you're telling me.
No, I'm saying we have a wish, and literally that could mean anything. We could use it to get ourselves out of a lot of hot water. Deserted island.
I don't.
Jin Alcazor pops his head out from behind a coconut tree somewhere. You could do that, you know.
Anything? Nothing? Okay, I'll give you some more time. Oh, sorry. Myth is confused. I don't know what I want to do. We have.
Who am I?
We have, like, what we could do is just get all the gold by wishing for it. Right? And we could be like, we're good now. And then we go back and pay everybody. And then we're just good? I mean, we guess we could probably do that.
Do you guys want to know what the wish spell does? just in terms of mechanics.
Sure.
I guess.
Let's do
I
that.
guess I would love to know the
Yeah.
meta
It's been a
of the
while.
spell. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, what is it?
Well, it's nice and quick to read out. You'll be happy to know that. You can create one object up to 25,000 gold pieces in value that isn't a magic item. The object can be no more than 300 feet in any dimension, and it appears in an unoccupied space you see on the ground. You allow 20 creatures that you can see to regain all hit points, and you all end effects on them, described in a Greater Restoration spell. You grant up to 10 creatures that you can see resistance to a damage type you choose. You grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to a single spell or other magical effect for 8 hours. For instance, you can make yourself and all your companions immune to a Lich's life drain attack. You undo a single recent event by forcing a reroll on any roll made within the last round, including the last turn. Reality reshapes itself to accommodate the new result. For example, a wish spell can undo an opponent's successful save, a foe's critical hit, or a friend's failed save. Or you might be able to achieve something beyond the scope of the above examples. State your wish to the DM as precisely as possible. The DM has great latitude in ruling what occurs in such an instance. The greater the wish, the greater the likelihood that something goes wrong. This spell simply might fail, the effect you desire might be only partly achieved, or you might suffer some unforeseen consequence as a result of how you worded the wish. For example, wishing that a villain were dead might propel you forward in time to a period when that villain is no longer alive, effectively removing you from the game. Similarly, wishing for a legendary magic item or artifact might instantly transport you to the presence of the item's current owner. So that's what the wish spell does. Now you don't have to worry about it not working in some way, the spell failing, because you've got a genie there to cast the spell. Who's probably quite good at doing that. So that's what you can do. There's some pretty obvious mechanical ones there, which are probably not going to be likely. But the magic item or money one is one that would probably clear all of your debts. Yeah. Or that sort of latitude of where you could ask for pretty much most things.
And then there's the discussion of if my character would know what a wish spell does. All right, let's.
Janelle Kazor comes out and just explains it.
He explains all of it. Yeah, he could. Yeah, it's just easy.
Yeah. He talked about it. He gave us a pamphlet.
There's a little wish pamphlet.
Here's the prime, man. Check this out.
Yeah. Wish spells and you.
Yeah. For dummies.
1980s printed pamphlet.
Yes.
With two sad teenagers on the front and a parent trying to console them. I'm going to. I guess the narrative is, I don't know. Janelle Kazor tells us this, and then I, as Bromley, spend the night mulling it over. Because
keep building us a raft.
Right, and you keep building us a raft.
Yeah, that would take you a while to build a proper raft.
Yeah, so maybe when the raft is done, I approach and go, I think I know what we need to do. Not sure what Slackerfell is going to do with a wish spell, but I do know, and once you mentioned our debts, once Slackerfell is taken, once Janelle Kazor is taken care of, or whatever, we still have many enemies back in Waterdeep.
Yes.
And we can't provide income without getting rid of our debts.
Exactly.
I think we should wish for wealth.
Wealth. The debts cancellations cleared.
Aye.
Not a bad idea, for sure. We've got a lot of people who want us dead.
You could just wish for all of your debts to be cleared, or you could sail away into the oceans, never return to this Waterdeep of yours. We could rule as kings and queens of the ocean. That could be your wish.
We could
Here's
become...
another one. You could wish that the Kraken never existed.
I mean, I think there's some logic in cutting off the debts at the source, maybe eliminating them entirely.
Yeah, clearing debts.
Wealth that we can generate with this, and we are in a lot more debt than that.
Yeah, it's true. We are in a lot of debt. Clearing debts to the point with which no one wants us murdered anymore. That would be ideal, preferably.
Well, I wonder if that's even the case. I feel like there are a lot of people that once we gave them the money, then they would kill us. And the only reason they aren't killing us is because we haven't given them money yet.
You could kill your debtors.
Now that I'm not against that. That would be Xanathar. That would be the family problems. That would be for Flinrich. It'd be that warden, that jail warden. She's right.
Right. There's a whole quest up there.
That sounds like most of Waterdeep, though. Do we want to kill most of Waterdeep?
Well, you know, there's not a good plague coming anyways in a couple of years. So
The plague could come now.
the plague could come now.
I could make a plague. I'm very good at them.
Anyone who wants us dead dies. Like that's not bad, but then that might trigger, if people figure out that's exactly what happened, they might trigger more people who want to kill us. But I guess no one knows that we're the reasons that people they know died.
Maybe they'll just think that we're that good.
Oh, that's true. It could put us at really powerful people.
You know what?
What?
I think I have my wish. Jinakazor.
Really?
Hey. Now I have to be careful about how to phrase this. But I do want to do the.
You're gonna say it before you run it by the group, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Just everybody freeze in time.
We're gonna get it in writing.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Hold on.
Maybe
I'm
do
gonna
some
write
like
it out.
historical
A
criticism
couple
on it.
times in the sand.
So I'm here for it.
So I want riches. I think that'll be fun. It also gives us a lot of role play and the possibility of it being stolen or anything like that, rather than just being like, it's done, haha. We still have more opportunity for more story, I think, if we have an object, whether it is wealth or if it is something worth the wealth. Of up to 25,000, was it? In the wish spell?
25,000 is the value, yeah.
Okay, and you can't just get 25,000 gold. It needs to be an object.
You could ask
worth.
for something outside of the realms, which would be, I want 25,000 gold in the gold pieces, but that could possibly teleport you to that location where there is that gold, or the owner of that gold, so it's less
And
specific.
also you have to transport it, and I don't think a raft is going to have 24,000. Yeah, it's going to be, it's going to hold it.
So what are we going to get? A boat worth 25,000? Like, what we?
Right, so I do mention this.
Really
I think I'm going to go, and I keep talking about wealth.
Back to Waterdeep.
Yeah, what if we just get a 300 or a 25,000 gold?
What if we get all this gold and then we bury it here, and then we make a map and we put an X. Then we go and find some Muppets. Okay,
That'd be perfect.
Some goblins.
Tim Curry.
We'll go find Tim Curry.
Jim.
We could, like, that money and value in Waterdeep with us teleported to it. Just addendum. I mean, I did make this raft, but it is only a raft, and I don't know how far away we are. So,
Well, we could wish to be the head of some existing wealthy empire in Waterdeep, so that gives us the power. It gives us the intimidation, so where we don't have to pay back people who are inferior to us, and it gives us all the money in case we just want to do that anyway for some reason, which we wouldn't. And in Waterdeep, we already have the protection of Bregan Death, where we're not going to die. So, just kick some people out.
Well, we could be the new Xanathar at that rate, or the head of the Bank of Waterdeep.
I love the fact that it's all about interpretation, because anything can go wrong here. All right, which is great.
Make me the head of something.
Right? Yeah, make me the new Xanathar, and then who's going to be us? There's still going to be us somewhere. So it's like, man,
just become an Etin. You've been made the head of something.
Oh, this interim. That's another place we could become leaders of.
I'm thinking just an object of wealth rather than us assimilating to some sort of other wealthy status.
But don't we kind of have that already? Like with the wish? Is that not like a super object? Well, if we don't use the wish, then that in itself is like that the lamp and the wish that is not spent.
You just
go
sell
anywhere.
the wish.
We already have that.
We could sell the wish.
You could sell the wish for more than 25,000.
We actually could, yes, probably.
What a great idea. Holy shit, Ramsey, what a great idea. Let's get this laptop and let's get back to Waterdeep.
You know how much the Zinter would pay this?
Yeah!
Well, Breaking Death.
Sell the
Breaking
wish.
Death would probably... They'd love to pay for this. Let's give it to the dragon.
That is an excellent idea. We do owe them the most
Never
money.
mind, Janelle, because we'll go back to your tree. Which we're not going to.
I'll be back in a bit.
Oh my
okay.
God.
As we're like pushing the raft towards off.
Yeah, we'll paddle and then we'll sell it. That's what people have been looking for this whole freaking time. There you go. Good to go.
We'll sell it to Breaking Death with Zinter. Whoever plays, we'll start a bidding war on this wish.
An auction.
An auction.
That's
You
actually
have the
really-
auction house.
We do have the auction house.
Let's do it. Let's make our way
All
back
right, so
and
we'll
sell the
auction
wish.
off this wish.
All
That's
right.
And
sweet.
we'll have
What a
enough
cool idea.
for
We'll just
it.
auction it at the... Mert would probably pay a lot, actually.
He
Now that I
probably
think about
would.
it.
He probably wished to be an adventurer.
Get them all. We'll get them all into one big place like Flynrich wanted this whole time.
Yeah.
So dangerous. And
This
we'll
is
just sell the
smart.
wish.
Yes, all right. So we'll sell it the wish, but I guess let's go back to Waterdeep.
When the
So
GM
just to be
gives you
clear,
a
the
wish
plan
and the
is
players
all
don't
of the
want it.
people who've been trying to murder everyone for this fight. Put them all in one place.
Hey guys, we know you hate us, but one more thing. Come to the soiree at our new open place that we still owe you money for.
We still owe you money for. And you guys can basically argue over who wants to kill us the least, and wish it, and then we'll pay the rest of you guys off with the money from
You're
this
right.
auction.
Perfect. This is great. All right, sweet. Yeah.
So
let's
you've
do
wrapped up
it.
the lamp. Who's carrying the lamp?
I will continue carrying the lamp for the sake of the fact that I just have it.
The fact
And
that
I'm
you
very
still
weak,
have
so
it.
keep me alive, everyone. Haha.
Right. If you die, I'm taking it.
That's right. Objective's over. Game's over if I die. If I have it.
The convoy
It's
quest
known
is
as escort
failed.
mission.
All right. So I made a nice raft for us. All right, Captain Bromley, which way to Waterdeep?
So, where are you guys going?
Ah, what a fine vessel this is.
Thank you. I made it myself out of bamboo and coconuts.
Yeah, I see. Ah, we have no idea which way Waterdeep is. Is
I
there a way
I would
can
hope
know?
that Captain Bromley would, because he's a sailor and he's sailed these waters before.
It's been 10 years.
Okay, so
Since
being
I
a
went
sailor,
one way
it's not
this
the
way.
same as being a GPS.
I've got an idea. I've got a perfect idea. I wish I knew which way north was.
I wish I knew how to get to water.
I wish I knew how to get back. How to get back.
Just all pops up and done.
I know which way to go. It's going to be 2 months out, but... Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, and I've stocked us up the ship with snake jerky. I've killed all the snakes on the island.
Let me
Coconuts.
the whole thing. I guess like,
I don't know how
we
long the
could, like,
trip's going to take.
I feel like we could use the wish and then like pretend that we didn't and just sell the lamp. It'd be like when you brought it, a genie comes out and there's a wish, and this is the box that you guys have been looking for this whole time. That's the whole center of the whole game. Here you go.
Clause of an
Yeah,
addendum
fuck.
that he grants us this wish, but he has to make an appearance for the next person who rubs the lamp, and then it just says, bye.
Yeah. That's a new clause
he
that's
has to-
added to that we submit.
I don't think you could add clauses to wishes like that, but...
I mean, I've done it.
It's just the more
Depends on the
complex, the
Yeah.
more difficult it
Yes.
becomes. Yeah, the more complications you add in.
Well, okay, make it a bill instead of a clause.
I really do like this idea, though, because this also leaves room for so much craziness. I love chaos. Bromley does not. Okay. So, you want to... I guess we probably make our way with the raft. We stand on the raft, and then we go...
Just start floating around and stuff.
I guess we're just...
It's like... Yeah, just look at the Pulp Fiction name of...
Definitely windy out here. That is... Wow. That's crazy.
Shit. All right. And then that's probably when Ramsey's like, why don't we just wish to get
Where
back?
the sun is. I just don't know which way Waterdeep is. So I guess. But I've killed all the snakes on the island and put their meat on the boat along with coconuts, so we have sustenance for a while. And rations.
Survival check to see how many snakes you managed to kill.
All right,
all of them, Will. Okay.
I said all of them, so that makes it true.
Just let her have it. God.
We've been here for days. I've murdered them
This
all.
is the amount of snakes that you have murdered, by the way. You have murdered 14 snakes.
All right. Big old jungle snakes.
You
We've
just
got
massacred a whole fucking family.
Oh, now they're big old jungle snakes.
big old jungle
14,
snakes. We've been on
they're
a deserted island. Big old jungle snakes. Killed 14 pythons for us to eat.
I killed 14 snakes last night.
Oh my god, okay.
Build a raft.
Job on the raft
Just
now.
switch to decaf. Drexel.
Everyone's like sleeping and Drexel just wakes up wild-eyed. Like,
Making a raft and then killing snakes and then making a raft.
which way is north?
Oh God. All right. So I don't know. I really like this. I like this idea of us getting on the raft, not knowing where to go, and then Ramsey being like, "Why don't we just use the wish to get back and then sell the lamp?" Which is a stupid idea out of character because we're gonna just be so. It's actually a great idea, but we're gonna be once again bad decision.
Teleport
Us,
ourselves back into a
and we're just
position
gonna
of
get more
power.
trouble.
That's what I was saying to begin with. Like, nobody's
that.
going to know that the wish is gone when we get there.
Right.
And who knows what's going to be like when we get there. I say we go for it. I need
Let's
some
just do
Oreos.
it.
To think
Why
that we
not?
have Oreos, excuse me.
You what?
Oreos.
Oreo break? Is that what just happened?
She can't work without. Yeah.
can't work without Oreos. Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, I guess I take out the lamp and I go, do we want to go back right now?
Well, I mean,
Because I have no idea how to get back.
Janelle pops his head out from the water because he's like a ghost. He's like, I could take you back if you want to. Be real
should
quick.
specify where it
Real fun.
is. We land when we teleport back because we don't want to teleport back into Xanathar's vault or something like that. That would be
I'm known
awful.
for my speed.
I bet you are.
I'm known for my speed.
Ah.
Make a wish.
I'm just so ready for the gif of that.
He's
Okay.
he's ready to take you guys back whenever you are.
Yeah, all right. I'm ready to go back too, but I just
Alright,
don't know
how
how
are we
to
phrasing it?
phrase it.
Okay, I would let you guys roll me a survival check. Captain Brown, I'd let you roll me a survival check to figure out which way is north and whereabouts you might be.
Yeah. That's way better than last week. That's a
There are
14.
14 North Stars. No, I'm kidding. So, you got where
I don't know which one's which. Which one's the
which way
most
is north. Do you have like a vague recollection of
It's a 17.
when you came here 10 years ago? Yeah, you had a vague recollection of where you came here, so you have a rough idea of which way you might need to go, but it would take you a long time.
I remember
like
the
weeks,
heading
maybe a month.
and the silhouette of looking at the island on approach. So I try to orient how that looks, and then go. That mountain was there. We have to come in from that end there.
We could always try it and then as we're on the raft, if we, don't want to do it anymore, then we make a wish.
Right. We just call it quits. All
We're
right.
just like,
All right.
okay, I'm over it now.
Keep digging
Let's do it.
for us to eat.
Let's do it.
Is one snake? Do you have to split the snake up into 3? Is that a meal?
Yes.
Yes, she says already.
You seen big jungle swamp snakes? They're massive. I grew up in Florida. They're
That wasn't even for a jungle nor a swamp. Okay.
very hot, humid. It's fine.
How many does a snake serve? Suggested serving size for a snake.
Alexa, how many?
Alexa, how many snake feeds one person? Damn it. All right. So you guys start heading out. Presumably there's some kind of paddle which you have.
Yes.
Yeah, it's made of
put
snakes.
together.
I made it out of bamboo. It's got like half a coconut shell in the end. So it
You
scoops
made the
water.
raft and you killed 14 snakes. Who made the oar? Can one of us make it?
All right, yeah, fine. But yeah,
Is a
please,
raft made out of snakes? That's my goal.
I used the
do it all
lamp.
work.
I used the lamp. I didn't want to tell you guys, but I used the lamp to make your
Doors.
Could I have an oar? I wish for an oar.
The biggest fucking bait is Drexel overnight. You used the lamp to make an oar.
You've got like this
That's
shitty
funny.
stick, and then I've got this perfectly like this beautiful oar.
Viking
Where'd you
oar.
get that? The genie gave it to me. What do you mean? I wished for it.
Oh my
All
god!
right,
Yes.
Yeah, let's try to make our way back. I guess we head in that
Beautiful.
direction, and that's all I
In that
know.
way. All right. First day of travel. Brom, give me a survival check.
Cool. Huzzah! Oh, that's not even. That was a 20, but it wasn't in there. 6. Perfect.
So you guys, what are you guys doing for water, by the way?
Well, I brought a bunch of coconuts, so we can drink coconut water.
Oh, hold up. I think I've got purified food drink,
Oh,
I think
Do we
So I
hear
can-
from the
Hell yeah!
So yeah, give me your nasty water. I'll fix it.
I just point at the ocean.
Let me fix the ocean.
All of it.
Give me your nasty ass. Give me your nasty ass water.
My salty
Water.
ass water.
Give me your salty ass water. And I will
Alright.
provide the
And I fill up the lamp
With a scoop.
with salty ass water. Yeah, just
use it like a gravy boat.
like a neti pot.
It's like a gravy boat. You're just spooning it out for it. Oh my god. Perfect. Water is purified. The only problem that Brom's having, because presumably he's your navigator, right? He goes by night, you find a North Star and you're figuring your way back to Waterdeep, but you're patching back together your recollection of where it was. One of the problems that you're running into is your memory is terrible. Being
Right.
Captain Bromley, his short and long-term memory is shot to pieces. And the other thing is at the sea, after the end of the first day, you start to feel the telltale signs of a storm coming, Captain Bromley. And you know how dangerous a storm might be on a raft like this. And you see on the horizon dark storm clouds are rising.
That's not good. See that over there?
yes.
That's a storm. And
But
I've
it's
been watching it for the past
Brewing.
hour, and it's getting bigger and closer.
Jen Alcazar
Right.
pops up for, like a ghost from out of nowhere in the middle of a raft and says, "'Tis him. He sends a storm. The creature. Best be careful.
What creature?
Maybe you could wish it to go away. Kraken, he wants his box. He must know that you have it. He is everywhere in the ocean, so maybe we should wish for that to go away."
This guy.
Just one idea. I could wish for that all to be gone. We could wish for me to be back in power in the sea so I can make that go away. You can wish for all of your problems to go away.
That would include debts. Wouldn't it? People wanted to kill us.
Oh yes, very much.
I mean, I see a lot of
You're on your own with
Somebody dare me to like, grab it and say it and be like, I wish all our problems went away. Dare me to do it.
He pops back down into the boat. Good luck with the storm then. Fine. I did offer.
My monitor is gone.
Oh no.
I can't see anything, so as
I can't see anything. Oh no.
Well, I guess, but he doesn't have. Here, Drexel. I'm Drexel. Here, Ramsey. We can take this stamp and wish for it if we like.
Great.
I'm not looking.
Did he fall off the raft? He's like
He's zoning out. He's zoning out hardcore right now. It's fine. There's a storm of brewing. It's a kraken. We didn't pack sunscreen. I couldn't make it out of snakes, bamboo, or coconuts, so we're kind of just all going to burn.
Okay, so we're kind of going to look there.
Did the best I could with materials on that island. There's only snakes, bamboo, and coconuts. But
I would like to wish for us to be in power in Waterdeep, be like super rich, fancy rulers of Waterdeep.
There right now. Yes.
And there right now. And then who cares about having an auction because everyone will be scared of us and we'll have a lot of money and we can pay them back anyway. Bada bing, bada boom. And then no Kraken issues.
Hey, Bragan Dogs better. They were top notch. I liked them. I thought an illustration.
I'm wondering where the contempt for that plan is, because right now I don't hear it.
I have no contempt for that plan, so.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna give it about another 3 seconds if we don't hear it. I say
wish to be back. Oh, hello.
Hi, yeah. So my mic works, but so this is what just happened. There was a crackling in my headphones when I was laughing, and then I plugged in my headphones again because they unplugged, and then when I did, the monitor is now black, and then my webcam died. So I think static electricity may have done something to my computer. So let me try to fix this. Yeah, it was really weird. It was like a weird sizzling in my headphones, and I was like, "That's odd. Maybe it's just because of my cardigan and this sweet houndstooth vest I'm wearing." And then now
we can take a 5-minute break if you want to fix that because we're in
let's take a break.
Yeah, you can take a break. Yeah. I have no idea.
We're back in 5 minutes.
We'll be back with the wish.
Hey folks, sorry so much for the technical difficulty break there. It seems like Myth has exploded, and as has his computer. I don't know, it sounds like static electricity. He's been trying to get it back fixed here, but unfortunately not. So we're gonna have to hope that things get better for him there. But while he tries to get it fixed, we're gonna end tonight's episode a little earlier than we'd like to, because we really want Myth to be here, seeing as we've got a huge wish to make, and it seems like we're about to make a world-changing wish for the party. So unfortunately, I don't want to do that about Captain Bromley. There, we had a little chat behind the scenes, and we've agreed that it's best for us to push on next week rather than straight away, because we need our captain with us, or captain, my captain. So. Best of luck to Myth again. His computer fix again. Let's go around the cast and the crew real quick. I know we haven't really had the full show here, so I apologize for that. But Sid, where can we find you online? Of course, we've got back next week to finish things off.
Yeah, honestly, maybe it's a sign that we need to put a little bit more thought into this. Just, off camera, just sit down, have some Oreos, maybe have a glass of wine, think about the wish we want to make and how it could end the world. I don't know. It used to be candles, and now it's Oreos. Like, we just have to relieve stress in some way in this show. Oh my God. But yeah, so I'm Sid. You can follow me on Twitter at Sid_Shields, and you can figure out anything else I'm doing there.
So, Wheat and Lindy.
Hi, yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be some kind of crazy wish next week, but you can find me mulling it all over in the meanwhile at LaughLoveLindy on all the social medias, where I play and a bunch of stuff because I'm a tabletop RPG addict.
Fantastic. You can definitely go follow Myth as well on his own channel, twitch.tv/Mythomatic. So go and follow him there. As myself, you can find me on twitch.tv/Encounter Roleplay. We'll be back next week. So hopefully with a Myth back with us and a Bromley, so that we can finish off this wish and see what crazy, terrible things happen from that. Thank you guys for watching. Apologies again for the technical difficulties. Sometimes these things happen, and we'll see you guys next week. Good night, everybody. Bye.